I'm now standing at the federal group of the saw and wood industry, short BSHD. I'm standing next to a member of the board, Steffen Rathke. What exactly is the BSHD? It is a group for the German saw industry that was founded at the end of 2008. We have about 50 members nowadays and represent 2/3 of the softwoods and sawn timber and hardwoods areas in Germany. And why are you at the LIGNA 2011? Well, the LIGNA 2011 for the hardwood division, I'm speaker for the hardwood division, we decided to have a community stand here to promote the usage of hardwood and softwood away from, to stop the trend away from massive wood and the usage of plastics and so on. You are now not only a member of the board, you're also a businessman. Let's talk about resources, natural resources. Well, natural resources, especially in soft and hardwoods, is a big problem nowadays, especially because of the political situation in Baden-Württemberg, in the area where my company is situated. We have a red-green government, natural parts with their different certifications and so on. The natural resources that are normally or used to in the past come to our companies are now being used in other areas, and we do not know if we have enough for our production. Thank you for all that information. You've also brought along another expert to talk about natural resources. I'm standing next to natural resources expert Lars Schmidt. He's a forester and also president of the BSHD. Mr. Schmidt, this problem with the wood and the natural resources and the usage, what is the problem? Well, unfortunately, people outside and also the politicians don't really know much about the wood. There is much more wood and forest now here than in places like Scandinavia and France, but we are restricting the use because of exaggerated environmental conservation policies, and it's not really good for the population. Well, there do seem to be some errors in direction of the wood. How bad is the forest doing? Well, actually, it's not bad at all. It's doing exceedingly well. People keep seeing these pictures in front of their visual eye of bad woods, of dying woods, but actually it's changed dramatically. We have a lot of woods now, lots of forests now. 25% of our woods are so-called mixed woods. Maybe because we're using the woods and also working in the woods. We would like to have foresting options on the whole area rather than these natural protected areas. We're not talking about environmental protection in itself, but we do need to be able to get resources from the forests and so that the population can use the natural resource. This, of course, is very interesting information. Thank you very much, Mr. Schmidt. One company from the BSHD we're going to have a look at right now. The company Hagensiker is at the group community stand here from BSHD. What does your company do exactly? We're a German hardwood sawmill, and we'd like to use German wood instead of tropical woods. We would like to look for special woods that can be used. In which areas can we use them? Where in the past tropical woods were used? How can we modify these in our company? This, for example, is something we use with patio decks. Bankerei used to be used an awful lot in the last few years. We'd like to use German woods, for example, beech, ash tree, poplar, and so on. Then we have the laminated timbered structures. For example, here this big plank, which are for conservatories and lofts and so on. And in the background, you can see our new window wood, which was certified in September 2010. And again, we would like to get away from tropical woods to German woods. And for us, that's the beech and the poplar. And what exactly are you doing at the LIGNA 2011? Well, that's a good question. Of course, we're in Hall 12 at the further processing machine producers, and we think and hope that the customers, the future customers for our products will walk by us because they're looking at these other machine processors in this hall, and so we can see lots of other customers and show them our products. So A window frame is going to be made out of German wood. That would be good.